Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 House of Mordecius. If it's been a while since you've joined us here on the series, just know a few things have changed. Drognath is bald, Serlaith is dying, the heir to the kingdom is drunk, and we are awaiting on the ransom of several prisoners so that we can conclude the conquest of Athlone. I guess you could say a few things have changed in the past couple of years, but I want to thank you all so much for joining us. Please make sure to like the video if you enjoy it. Please make sure to comment, let me know what you think of Crusader Kings 3 and House of Mordecius, and make sure to subscribe so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Let's unpause here and let 891 AD commence. So, High Chieftain Domhnall has in fact paid us our ransoms, or he paid us one ransom at least. That's fine, I'm willing to forego the rest of them just to enforce the demands here. Just two old men going to war against each other. Victory at Athlone, we gained legitimacy, 50, and increased our legitimacy level to true. And now Munster just has this little jutting piece heading north here that is Athlone that I enjoy quite a bit. We are above our domain limit, which means that Athlone will have to be handed off to somebody. Let's find out who. I gotta be honest, it's not looking great in terms of prospects here. Who do we want to hand over Athlone to? Well, the interesting thing here is that Athlone has the Bishopric of Bir here, and Bishop Artgal is the man who kind of controls it. Maybe the best thing here would be to grant the Earldom of Athlone to our friend Bishop Artgal here. I think that makes the most sense, right? I mean, he's the highest sort of command guy in Athlone right now, and he doesn't really like us very much, but he might like us a little bit more if we give Athlone the control of Athlone over to him. I think we'll grant him the title. Well, the other pressing matter here is that we promised that if we solved our war issue here in Ireland, we would go, in fact, help out our ally, High Chieftain Brandub. So I think that is what we will do. We're going to send the first army of Roscrea across the seas to go fight in an international war. We're going to have him march on the capital of Ross, the tribe of Dingwall. Good luck, boys. So Prince Bishop Artgal of Athlone, well, he would like a position on our court. The problem is, he's just not particularly skilled at anything. So, sorry, bud, you're going to have to wait on that. And we still have prisoners that can be ransomed here. I guess they didn't go home after the war was settled. So we will, in fact, ransom those who we can ransom. And a betrothal has been sent our way. To the perceptive High Chieftain Drognath of Munster. With your permission, I would like to betroth your daughter, the charming Eleonora. Am I tripping, or were they already betrothed? Oh no, I'm sorry. Eugenia was betrothed to a courtier of High Chieftain Brandub. That's how the alliance was formed. And so what Brandub is proposing here is that he marries my daughter Eleonora, or at least they get betrothed. The children of this marriage will be born into High Chieftain Brandub's dynasty. Ketchathak, I don't know how you would say that. Ketchathak? I don't know. They have a medium chance of children. Our alliance would be sort of strengthened here. Eleonora gets 700 prestige, while Chieftain Brandub gets none. I don't really see why not. And you know, look at the absolute state of the house here. I think High Chieftain Drognath's getting a little too old to care who his kids are marrying. Accept. The ransom was accepted, with Domhnall paying us 25 gold. Go ahead and ransom the next up, Mergul Neil. Sure, for 9 gold, since he can't afford the full 25. Go ahead. High Chieftain Domhnall paid the 9 gold, and we have 2 more prisoners here, but we can't ransom them for anything since he's broke. We can recruit Bethek Morgan here, and instead of gaining a weak hook on her, we will demand her conversion. We'll negotiate her release. Lorcan Neil, for some reason we can't recruit him. The only thing we would get out of it is a weak hook, and so instead, he is being moved to the dungeon. And we'll see what becomes of that. And Bethek accepts our offer. I think that once we're done with swaying Lord Finn, we might go to start swaying our friend, the bishop there in Athlone, to kind of make sure our vassals are all nice and situated under us. Accusations of witchcraft, blood-stained cloth, crow's feathers, strange-smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Ormond as proof that Sithmaith has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their sick animals and are calling for her execution. Well, if we burn her, we gain 100 piety and the peasants become satisfied, which ups our popular opinion by plus 25. Burn the witch. I think High Chieftain Drognath is really losing it in his old age. My skilled son and heir. My son and heir Chieftain Drognath has proven himself highly capable, especially in matters of a diplomatic nature. There are some projects I would like to undertake in the Earldom of Ulster, my liege, with your blessing, of course. Well, we can just outright deny him, but that doesn't really get us much, and Drognath would be mad at us. We can sort of let Drognath take the reins. I'll try to keep it delineated between Drognath II and Drognath I, because that could get confusing. But we can let him sort of take the reins, but we would spend 75 prestige, even though he would enjoy it. Or we can take the reins, and Earldom of Ulster would gain encouraged improvements for 5 years, development growth plus 10%, and we would gain 150 prestige. That's the one we're going to do. As much as we would like to promote his independence, it just doesn't make much sense to lose prestige when we're already so low on it to begin with. Eugenia comes of age. I am proud to see my daughter no longer as a child, but as an adult. Even as a child, Eugenia always had a way with words. It is therefore unsurprising that she has taken well to the study of diplomatic relations. With an excellent grasp of all manners of etiquette, an understanding of all kinds of entertainment, and the eloquence to go with it, she will have little trouble navigating a life at court. They grow up fast. So Madrona loses Eugenia as her ward, my daughter and favorite child, with her signature breadstick. She gained the trait Charismatic Negotiator, sick. And of course, Eugenia can go to marry High Chieftain Brandub's courtier, so we'll allow them to do that. Have a happy marriage. May Saint Bridget bless them both. Excellent. So our house relations improved, and they are married. Ooh, High Chiefess Serlaith lost the trait ill. That's good. Is she still close to dying? It still says that she's ill. Well, I'm not sure, but at the old age of 59, I suppose we should be grateful that she's still kicking around at all to begin with. And the first army of Roscrea makes landfall here in Strathclyde as they press north to assist in our allies' war. To the perceptive High Chieftain Drognath of Munster, I have studied the Gadelic language for many moons. I personally penned this missive using the Gadelic script, a letter of friendship from a speaker of Norse. I wish for our future diplomatic dealings to benefit us both greatly. Signed, Chieftain Tryggvi of Leinster. Well, he holds the Earldom of Leinster that we will be trying to take at some point. Is it better to grow closer to him, or to just gain the prestige from sort of laughing at him? We're going to go with the prestige. Screw that guy. Eventually we'll be wanting his head on a pike. So Lord Finn was swayed. He's now at plus 29 opinion of us. So we will go ahead and abandon that effort to hopefully sway Prince Bishop Artgall of Athlone. Although he actually has a plus 11 opinion of us now. But we'll try to sway him just a little bit more. Always good to have the people you rule over actually like you. Earldom of Thomond gained unsafe highways for 10 years because of our low control there. Not much we can do at this point. Oh, and I just realized Hjaltland, controlled by Chieftain Hrolfr, just won against High Chieftain Domhnall in the conquering of Oriel. Interesting development here. A new player has entered the board of Ireland, Hjaltland. Our army of Roscrea is going across the water here to the tribe of Kirkwall to do battle against our enemies. Our odds, not looking great, but that is the price of war. And it looks like now the army is retreating. The battle begins, the Battle of Orkney. Let's see how we do. Here at the end of June, 891, Champion Shamaria was wounded by Gilla Colum. The White Boar, my hostage Rune, known for his interest in venery, enters my chambers brimming with excitement. I am hearing strange things from the gamekeepers of Thomond. They tell of glimpses of a boar with snowy white fur. It is said to roam the swamplands. Though none have got close to it, there are indeed legends of such beasts. White, you say? The Earldom of Enos gained a legendary sighting for 3 years. Should we hold a hunt in Thomond? We are a little busy right now with the war and everything. But honestly, this might be Drognath's last hunt. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. And our good old faithful companion Dublemna, with us for a good long time here now, leading the charge per usual. But hunting down this white boar just is, it would be such a great thing for Drognath to do here at this late age. I think we're going to go for it. We'll hire a mountaineer and a forder. Our intention is to slay beast, pay for some flushing gangs, and a reasonable party. We can, in fact, afford it. Let's start the hunt. Let's get this white boar. We pursue the stuff of legends, if it is real at all. I can't wait. Meanwhile, at the Battle of Orkney, we are pressing our advantage pretty dang well here. Looking likely that we will win. Claire Shen has wounded the enemy commander, Mormaer Creenan of Buchan. Meanwhile, back at the hunt, as we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the grasslands each day for signs of quarry while establishing a camp closer to the hunting grounds. Out there, somewhere, the white boar waits and watches. Soon. Success chance 24%. I don't like our odds. We have to do everything in our power to try to make that happen. Champion Shamaria maimed Gila Kalum, and we have victory at the Battle of Orkney. We captured some enemy combatants. We will move our army down here to try to take the tribe of Dingwall once again. And Coleman cannot be ransomed right now. Let's see if we can recruit him. We can recruit him and gain a weak hook. We will do that. Negotiate his release. We gained our hook on Coleman, and he leaves the prison. We have a stewardship perk available. Let's check it out. Let's do cutting cornerstones so we can have a little discount on the stuff we want to build, because we do want to start building maybe at some point before our boy Drognath kicks the bucket. We're now at 100% war score in this war with High Chieftain Brandub, so wondering if he'll declare victory there soon. Yep, here on 11th of October, 891, we won the war led by High Chieftain Brandub against Ban Mormaer Derb Forgale, the Cruel of Ross. High Chieftain Brandub imprisons Ban Mormaer. I don't know if we got much out of that, to be honest, but it's always, I think, the right thing to do, to stand by your allies if you can. We'll disband our armies, thank God, because we were losing prestige there for a little bit, as we focus on our hunt down here in Thomond, so as to slay the white boar. We will let our troops build up just a tad bit. In fact, we might create another regiment of men. In fact, it's only 170 to create some light horsemen. We're going to do that. We will station them here in Port Lerge, just to boost us up a little bit. We'll wait for our troops to gather all the way, almost 3,000 troops, and then I think at that point we will launch our next war in the conquest of Ireland. And here we are on the 31st of December, 891 AD, another year in the bank as we try to hunt down the white boar of Thomond. Thank you all so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Please make sure to comment. Let me know what you think of Crusader Kings 3 and House of Mordecius. And make sure to subscribe so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. But other than that, folks, I will see you next time.